Hi, everybody. I'm so excited you're here. Welcome to the launch group for Jesus Through Medieval Eyes. I can't wait to think about the literature of the past with you, to talk about medieval representations of Christ in art and literature, poetry and theology. And I'm just so excited you're here and a little bit terrified. It feels like when I dropped off my children at kindergarten and just send them out into the world. And I'm so excited for them, but also hoping that everything goes well. And I'm just thrilled to share this with you. A little bit about me. I was born in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm kind of a desert rat at heart. I then went and got my doctorate in Durham, North Carolina. Go Blue Devils. And lived there for 7 years. Now I live in a suburb of Denver, Littleton, Colorado, with my husband of 12 years and our 3 children who are 8, 6, and 3. We are a very busy household. We've got a lot going on. Jesus Through Medieval Eyes, beholding Christ with the artists, mystics, and theologians of the Middle Ages, is a labor of love and has been a school of love for me. I learned a lot while writing this book, and I hope you do too. In each chapter, you're going to meet a different medieval representation of Christ, whether that is Jesus as a judge, a more familiar, very scriptural representation, or a more metaphorical representation that takes up different aspects of scripture and tradition and plays with it a little bit creatively. Something like Jesus as a knight or Jesus as a mother. And each of these representations and word pictures and images have things to offer us that both challenge us and provoke conversations, provoke thought about our own cultural representations of Jesus, our own ways that we think about him in modernity, and offer us little gifts of beauty and of insight. I hope that you enjoy it. I can't wait to hear your thoughts in our discussion group questions. And I hope that you can begin to think of this as an invitation, an ongoing conversation. That's how I think of the book, as rather than a work of literature, literary criticism, history, or theology, that it's kind of a wrestling with these ideas and letting them speak to me and form me as I thought alongside the medieval writers and artists and theologians and mystical and contemplative writers who were crafting and thinking about Jesus and who he is. Now, I also kind of like to think of this as an invitation to you to read more medieval literature. It feels to me like an hors d'oeuvre to the feast of medieval Christianity, and I hope that you can get a taste of what our medieval brothers and sisters have to offer you in these pages. Thank you again for being here and joining me on this little pilgrimage into the past.